Have you ever dreamt of visiting the places you've always longed to see, maybe a cruise through the Mediterranean, a train ride through the Rockies, or simply spending more time with family across the country? There's something truly magical about travel, especially after retirement. It's a time when your schedule finally opens up, when you can follow the road less traveled, or not traveled at all. But as much joy as travel can bring, there are real risks that come with it, especially once you reach your 70s. These dangers aren't meant to scare you, but to prepare you, because the more you know, the safer and more enjoyable your adventures will be. In this video, we're going to uncover the 5 biggest dangers of traveling after 70. Some of them might surprise you, and by the end, you'll have the knowledge to travel smarter, healthier, and with greater peace of mind. Let's get into it. Danger number 1. Hidden health complications in unfamiliar environments. Here's the truth. Our bodies change as we age. Some of those changes are small and manageable, while others can become serious when you're far from home. For example, dehydration can creep up quickly on a long flight. Jet lag can hit harder. Altitude can affect your heart rate or breathing in ways it didn't before. Medications might interact differently with different foods, climates, or time zones. Imagine this. You're in a beautiful city, excited to explore. You push yourself a little too far on a hot day. Suddenly, your heart's racing, your balance is off, and you feel faint. It's a scary moment, especially if you're in a country where you don't speak the language or know the emergency number. These kinds of situations happen more often than people think, and many of them are preventable with a little planning. Before traveling, speak with your doctor, especially if you have chronic conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or heart disease. Make sure your prescriptions are up to date and always carry a list of your medications with you. A health checkup before any major trip is one of the smartest things you can do. Danger number 2. The risk of falls and physical strain. Travel often means more walking, more stairs, uneven sidewalks, cobblestone streets, slippery hotel showers, things you might not deal with as much at home. And the danger here is real. One bad fall can lead to a fractured hip, a long recovery, or worse. What's tricky is that many older adults don't want to feel like they're slowing anyone down, so they push through pain or fatigue to keep up with the group, only to put themselves at risk. But listen carefully here. Traveling wisely doesn't mean doing less, it means doing it smarter. Take breaks often. Invest in comfortable, supportive footwear. Ask about accessibility when booking hotels and tours. If you use a cane or walker at home, bring it with you. No shame in that. You might be surprised how much confidence it gives you to explore freely. And if you're traveling with others, speak up. Let them know how you're feeling. The right travel companions will support your pace, not pressure you into discomfort. Danger number 3. Travel scams and security risks targeting older adults. Unfortunately, scammers and petty criminals often see seniors as easy targets. From fake taxi drivers and overpriced tours to pickpockets and phishing scams, the list is long and it's growing. It's heartbreaking because it often happens in what's supposed to be a joyful, relaxing time. Here's an example. A couple in their 70s were approached at an airport by a kind-looking man offering to help with their luggage. He smiled, chatted with them, made them feel at ease, only to walk off with one of their carry-on bags while they were distracted. Another story involved a senior traveler who received an email that looked like it was from their hotel asking to confirm their credit card. It wasn't. The good news? Awareness is your best defense. Keep your valuables close, ideally in a money belt or inside jacket pocket. Never share personal information, especially over the phone or internet while abroad. Be cautious of overly friendly strangers who seem a little too helpful. And most importantly, trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, don't brush it off. Also, before your trip, consider signing up for our free weekly newsletter. It's full of helpful travel tips, health advice, and senior-friendly lifestyle insights, all written with your safety and well-being in mind. You'll find a link in the description if you'd like to check it out later. Danger number 4. Travel fatigue and mental overwhelm. Even the most beautiful trip can become exhausting. Early flights, unfamiliar routines, noisy crowds, long lines, lost luggage. It's a lot to manage at any age. But when you're over 70, the mental strain of constant planning, navigating, and adapting can lead to real fatigue and even cognitive confusion. Even the most beautiful trip can become exhausting. Early flights, unfamiliar routines, noisy crowds, long lines, lost luggage. It's a lot to manage at any age. But when you're over 70, the mental strain of constant planning, navigating, and adapting can lead to real fatigue and even cognitive confusion. It's not unusual for older travelers to feel disoriented in busy airports, have trouble remembering details like hotel names or directions, or feel overly anxious in unfamiliar settings. And that's not a reflection of your capability. It's your brain working overtime in a demanding environment. What helps is pacing. Choose quality over quantity. Instead of trying to see 10 cities in 2 weeks, pick 2 or 3 and really soak them in. Give yourself plenty of time between activities. Schedule downtime. And don't feel guilty about taking a nap or staying in one evening. Travel is meant to be enjoyed, not endured. Also, keep things written down: hotel addresses, emergency contacts, medication schedules, and copies of important documents. It's a small thing that brings big peace of mind. Danger number 5. The emotional toll of being far from home in a crisis. This one's often overlooked, but it's incredibly important. Imagine needing medical care, losing your passport, or missing a connecting flight, all while being thousands of miles from home, maybe without family nearby. It's emotionally draining. Loneliness can hit hard during travel, especially in the quiet moments. You might find yourself missing your own bed, your routine, your neighborhood, your people. This is totally normal, but it's something to prepare for. If you're traveling solo, check in regularly with someone back home. If you're traveling with others, carve out time for quiet and reflection, especially if the trip is long. Bring familiar items with you: a favorite book, your favorite snacks, photos of loved ones. And remember that it's okay to feel a mix of emotions while traveling: excitement, anxiety, nostalgia, even sadness. That's all part of the journey. Here's something else. If you're someone who loves staying informed and connected, our free weekly newsletter is a wonderful way to stay in the loop with senior-focused tips, resources, and encouragement, whether you're at home or traveling the world. It's a small but meaningful way to take a little bit of home with you wherever you go. So, what does all this mean for you? It means travel can still be one of the richest, most rewarding parts of your life, but only if you do it with awareness. Preparation doesn't take the joy out of travel. It gives you the freedom to enjoy it without worry. Let's recap briefly. We talked about 5 big dangers to look out for after 70: health complications in unfamiliar places, the risk of falls, scams targeting seniors, mental and physical travel fatigue, and the emotional strain of being far from home. Each one can be managed. Each one has solutions. And every trip you take should be planned with your well-being at the center of it all. Wherever you're headed next, go with confidence. Make smart choices, listen to your body, and don't be afraid to slow down. You've earned the right to travel your way, not the fast way, not the exhausting way, but the fulfilling, meaningful way. And before you pack your bags, take a moment to join our free newsletter. It's designed with you in mind. The link is in the description. It's a gentle reminder each week that you're not alone on this journey. We're right here with you. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, feel free to share it with a fellow traveler or a loved one. Safe travels, and we'll see you in the next video.